I'm gonna try to keep this simple and wrap it up fairly quickly because there's someone right behind me asleep and I don't want to wake them up, but I really want to talk about this. I hope this isn't freaky with the ASMR. I'm right in front of my mic. Fuck it. Shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck. Bobby Lee. Let's talk about Bobby Lee. Freak ass. Bobby Lee, freak ass. Well, let's see. How old is Bobby Lee when he's on this freak ass shit? Bobby Lee. When was Bobby Lee born? This Bobby Lee freak ass was born out in 1971, and he's 52 years of age doing this freak ass shit. You know what niggas say? This is the best thing since sliced bread. He was the one making the sliced bread. He made the first slice of bread, bro. Old ass nigga. This nigga's literally a bundle of bones. All right, let's see. What did he do? Bobby Lee freak ass. Okay, so imagine you are with a celebrity. You have a celebrity friend. You go on a podcast. You say, finally, I can go on a podcast. Everyone wants to be on a podcast. I go on a podcast and I could say my dumbass opinions. I love saying my opinions. That's why I made this dumbass channel. But you go on this and this guy feels, he gets to feeling on your inner thigh. He gets to gripping on your inner thigh, this 52-year-old man. And, it's okay. You don't want to ruin the mood. You don't want to ruin the comedy, because once you put those boundaries up in comedy, it'll never be the same. Like, especially in a podcast when you have guests. Once you put those boundaries on those guests, they can never truly relax, and you won't get the best podcast. Plus, you're with your boys. You're in front of your boys. You don't want to fuck everything up. So you say absolutely when he asks you if you can touch right near your nuts.
Hey, can I touch you here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Your sacred orbs, your jewels, if you will, how my father calls them, the jewels. You just let it happen, right? For the comedy's sake. You hope he doesn't take it too far. You have your trust in him. And what he does is so Bobby Lee as a comedian, he does this shit on stage, right? And if you heckle a comedian, they're gonna put their fucking sights on you. You're gonna steer daggers through you. They're gonna use you as the set. You are the comedy at that point. And Bobby Lee, he smells this guy's fear. Like, he smells the fear like a shark. And he basically uses this guy as a punching bag. As on the entire, I hope you can't pick up this fat fuck snoring. Do you hear this? This fucking freak. I'm gonna put some fucking alcohol plugs in his schnoz and wait till he sneezes to wake up. Fuck him. This can't be regular. You're not supposed to snore when you sleep. You know that you have some nostril issues. This fat fuck, I fucking hate this guy. All right, let's try to. Hopefully you don't hear them through my yapping. So Bobby Lee, right? He sees this guy isn't as. He's from what I can tell, George is. He's a bit of a weaker man compared to the rest of these guys. I don't want to say weaker. He's a softer guy, and. He doesn't really want to ruin the mood of the podcast. You can tell he wants to keep the comedy up. If you've ever been in a guy friend group, which if you're a guy, you've probably been in a guy friend group, but there's always a punching bag of some sort. A guy that is just a bit of a softer guy than everyone else in the group. And it seems like George in this podcast was that guy. And Bobby Lee, this ancient fuck, he goes in on this guy, and I know that. So the level of degeneracy of Bobby Lee's jokes are funny as fuck, right? He is a funny guy. So the level of Bobby Lee's jokes are funny as fuck when they're in the right area, the right audience. You have to be showing it to the right people, right? Not being a guest on a podcast. You can't feel out these people's comedy yet. You can't go that deep. But what this guy does is, and I know he was the thing is with Bobby Lee is he started comedy during a completely different time, back when the dinosaurs were still eating grass outside and shit. But what he calls comedy is completely different to what I call comedy. What I call comedy is fucking net spin nugget brain rot. What he calls comedy is probably fucking TMZ rape jokes. Fuck it, I don't know. But what he does is he goes, I still can't believe this. This is so fucking comical. This is like something they would tell you to do in Practical Jokers. But he says something. I sprayed cologne on my balls. Do you want to smell my balls? And he goes up to the, do you want to smell my balls? Do you want to smell my balls? Then he slowly turns to George and he says, you're gonna smell these nuts whether you want to or not. And George is just like, no, please, I don't want to. And he goes, no, you listen here. You listen here. You do not ruin this joke. You don't ruin this podcast, goddammit. And you're gonna smell these nuts. And George goes, being the man he is, he folds under pressure. And I can't believe it, but he smells that guy's nuts. He smells that guy's nuts. He gets a good whiff. A good whiff.
You want to smell my dick?
One of us in this room will.
Yeah. Smell my dick because I have no cologne here, but I spray the fuck on my dick.
Why?
Maybe, Mike, you want to smell?
I would.
No, you are. No, you are.
No question.
I'm not going to pull it out. I'm going to just do the underwear.
Question.
It would be him. It would be George.
Yeah, George.
It would.
Yeah. Dude, just smell.
Smell his dick.
Oh, shit, his ass is out.
Look at the tattoo.
All the money and you're using fruit.
I feel like you got that in prison.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, I just got the biggest boner for some reason.
Smell this part. Smell this part. No, smell. You got to smell it.
I just wafted, bro.
Dude,
Just waft.
Dude, this is not gay. It's podcasting. It's for entertainment.
It's material.
And in improv, you never disagree.
Okay.
You always agree.
It's yes and.
Because
Yes and.
and you ruin the fucking moment if you don't do it. So you're gonna fucking smell my dick, and it's not gay.
It's material, George.
Yeah. So here. I have to grab your head.
No.
It smells good. It smells good. Just smell it.
He's right. It smells like.
Does it really?
Like
Does
what?
It really?
Like,
It smelled like he sprayed it like 2 days ago.
but describe the scent.
And he goes along with it, but he is a strong man. A lot of people would see that he folds under that pressure and say that he's a weak man, but I say the complete opposite. He's a strong, very strong individual for not only smelling that guy's nuts, but being able to play it off and keep that room in a steady rhythm of comedy and everyone being relaxed and playing it off. He played it off perfection. He played it off to perfection, but he shouldn't have had to. And I mean, like, this man, Bobby, he's has this podcast by the neck. He has it by the neck. He runs this bitch. I think there's a clip where he stands up and he goes, I want to play a game. Like he's fucking Jigsaw, and everyone goes, please, no, please, Bobby, no.
Let's do a contest.
Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Okay? I want to do a contest.
Like Bobby, he ran this shit. It's literally like Jigsaw. I mean, this old ass man, he's on some freak ass timing with these boys. He goes, I want you to feel down my back. And then he goes, I want you to feel down my back blindfolded. He specifically calls out George and the other guy because, George is his little punching bag for this podcast. And he goes, I want you to feel down my back blindfolded. And the guy goes, no, please, Bobby, no. And he goes, no, you're gonna do it. So, of course, being the men these guys are, he blindfolds himself up. He gets ready for this jigsaw puzzle. And Bobby, that sneaky bastard, he whips his cock out. He flips it out.
Mike and George to be the judge.
Hold on. What part of the body are we
You
rubbing?
look so
And I don't give a fuck what
It
part.
can't be hands because I have rough hands.
Arms.
Back. Will you do back? Will you do back?
Oh, that's so much.
That's
work.
so work.
Hold on.
Yeah. Right, like a
Wait,
blindfold test.
And shuffle us.
Yeah, they're gonna have to shuffle.
So we're gonna see who has the softer back.
Wait.
Who has the softer back?
No, are you? No. Bro, I can't do this. I can't do this.
And he's about to make this man whole hog grip his meat. I mean, luckily, Logan, not luckily, fuck Logan Paul. All right, first of all, fuck Logan Paul for letting this guy run rampant at this fucking podcast. He owned this podcast. He flips out his whole bare cheeks after whipping out his bulge for, I think, the third time. I mean, it's just, it's just such a comical scene, and I'm not sure how George felt about this, but man, it looked like he was reeling through this, and I really hope that this isn't anything serious. But if this was to the wrong man and to the wrong people, which I know if I was in this room, I would be fucking stank faced the fuck out. This would be too much for me. It's funny as fuck to watch, but for me to be in that, have a dude fucking rush his, like, full sprint his nuts at my face, having a guy whip his ass cheeks out, grab my wrist and pull it towards his balls, you know, I feel like he's too much of a professional at his craft of dick and ball comedy, to the point where you can't just do this, man. Not the people you don't know is my conclusion. But yeah, I mean, if there's responses to this, I'll probably cover them again. I wanted to make a quick video just because I wanted to talk about this. This shit is so Looney Tune-ish. It's so Looney Tune-ish that I just wanted to talk about it. I had to. I got this idea from Sensitive Society. Support your local artist. This is the local artist that we supported today. Listen to this song. Brew yourself a nice succulent cup of coffee, because you deserve it. We all deserve that shit. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye bye. I'm sorry for whispering. I know this is freaky as fuck.